878.
Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are, so we tell them, we are the Titans, mighty Titans.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Titan Town for another Tennessee Titans video. In this video, we're going to be talking about should the Tennessee Titans go after a veteran quarterback to give Marcus Mariota more competition and challenge him for a starting job. Now, this offseason is kind of unique. There is a lot of startable quarterbacks going to be available in free agency, and then you also have quarterbacks in the draft. Some of the quarterbacks that will be available are Joe Flacco, Ryan Tannehill probably is going to get cut, Tyrod Taylor, Teddy Bridgewater, possibly Blake Bortles and Case Keenum, Nick Foles, and then, like I said before, all the rookie quarterbacks. Now, I asked you guys on Facebook and Twitter, do you think the Titans should go after one of these veteran quarterbacks? If you're not following me on Facebook or Twitter, be sure to check those out. You can get your comment posted on the on some community videos in the future. So let's see what you guys had to say on Facebook and Twitter. On Twitter, it went for a 63% yes and a 37% no. So on Twitter believes we should go after a veteran quarterback. Tatted Titans replied to the poll and said if Ryan Tannehill is at a bargain, he would push Mariota. And I actually got a video talking more in depth about Ryan Tannehill coming out here in the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's see what Facebook had to say. Facebook was at a 57% yes and a 43% no. I'm not going to feature the comments here from Facebook because it does give people's first and last names on Facebook, and some people might not like their privacy being interrupted like that. So I'm not going to do that, but have your voice heard by following me on both those social media platforms. So let's talk about which quarterback should the Titans go after. Now, Joe Flacco and Nick Foles are going to cost entirely too much money, so we're just going to rule those guys out. The Titans shouldn't spend draft capital on a quarterback, taking a quarterback early enough that can actually challenge Marcus Mariota if there even is one in this draft. So we're also going to rule out all the rookies. Blake Bortles and Case Keenum, if they end up getting cut, I don't believe could push Mariota for a starting job, so that also eliminates them. That leaves us with Tyrod Taylor, Teddy Bridgewater, and Ryan Tannehill. Which one of these guys makes the most sense? Now, Teddy Bridgewater is probably going to be extremely rusty after missing an entire season and not starting a game in what's going on 3 years. So he might be able to push Mariota, but it's going to take him some time to knock the ring rust off, so to speak. So Teddy Bridgewater, probably not the best option. Also, his game doesn't match up to Mariota's game. While they're about the same on arm strength, Teddy Bridgewater is more of a pocket guy. He's going to throw the ball from the pocket, where Marcus Mariota, they can design plays to get him out of the pocket. Now, Ryan Tannehill and Tyrod Taylor are both capable of doing this, getting out of the pocket and throwing the ball and getting it to where it needs to go. Tyrod Taylor is a guy who does not turn the football over, very good at not throwing interceptions, throwing it where only his guy can get it. He's good at getting out of the pocket. His problem comes with arm strength. He doesn't have the most not accurate, but the strongest arm. And not only that, he is getting a little bit older in age as well, so he's not going to be able to run as much. He doesn't go through his progressions much like a pocket passer, which is something Marcus also struggles with. Ryan Tannehill could also be thrown in that category, who maybe doesn't go through his options quick enough, or decides to pull it and run a little too quickly. That's something I think all mobile quarterbacks do struggle with from time to time. Tannehill, like Mariota, does have trouble staying healthy. So really it boils down between these two. I believe the Titans should get Ryan Tannehill or Tyrod Taylor. It's going to boil down to the money. That's going to be the biggest factor. What can you get each of these guys for? And you're not going to be able to get them very cheaply, but the Titans do have the salary cap to sign one of these guys and let them compete, and also go out and get them like a stud pass rusher or stud run stopper, which is two things I think the Titans need on defense. They're good on defense. They was ranked 8 overall on defense, but they just lack that guy right now. Maybe they can get one of those guys and one of these quarterbacks. I would probably sign them to like a 1 or 2 year deal. Give them about 50% of that deal guaranteed. I'm thinking around the $10 to $13 million mark. About 50% of it guaranteed is what I would try to get one of these guys for. And I'm not going to promise them anything. What I'm going to tell them is, hey, we're going to give you actually a chance to compete. And if you can go take this job, you can have this job, but you got to beat Mariota out to have this job. And let's say neither one of them work out. Marcus Mariota is still relatively a question mark. The other guy wasn't able to beat them out. The 2020 quarterback draft class actually looks very strong with guys like Jake Fromm, Tua, the guy from Oregon who would probably have been the best quarterback in this year's draft class. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Comment and let me know if you know what it is. Then you also got the quarterback from Texas who I really like, Ellinger. I can't remember if it's Sam or Jake Ellinger, but he's a quarterback who's going to be good in the NFL. So that's just 4 off the top of my head, and there will probably be more to rise throughout next season who could possibly find themselves in the first round conversation for the NFL draft, much like when Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, all those guys come in. That's what next year's draft class is kind of looking like at this point in time. So comment and let me know what you think the Titans should do. I've already polled Twitter. I've polled Facebook. Comment here on YouTube and let me know. And also go check out those sites in the description box below. Follow me there so you can have your voice heard on these videos as well. Got a couple of big videos coming at the end of the week, so be sure to punch that subscribe button and leave a like. That stuff is greatly appreciated. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless and tighten up.